my back on it now, and I was asking for the knife. I can't talk, I can't breathe. You took my gun and brought the world to its knees. You're so young and so ambitious, so seductive and so vicious. You were my everything. You're so young and so ambitious, so seductive and so vicious. You were my everything. With your red dress painted on, you got me begging you for more. So when I come, I leave my feelings at the door. Going crazy, feel your fingers down my spine. When you blow me a kiss, and then you blow my mind. You're so young and so ambitious, so seductive and so vicious. You were my everything. 'Cause you're so young and so ambitious, so seductive and so vicious. You were my everything. Seductive and so vicious, you were my everything. 'Cause you're so young and so ambitious, so seductive and so vicious, you were my everything. The sun upon my bed, my soul goes numb with the sip of my flask. This train comes round the river bend on these tracks that never end. Now it's been years since I feared what I've become. The path I walk, these things I've done, but still I'd run to you until my feet bleed. So you can tell me about forgiveness when your gun is at my head, and I whisper my lessons as if better dead. Practice what you preach. Won't you turn the other cheek? 'Cause this God that you claim, you just killing his name. Just killing his name. Light came tearing through the night. The dogs I feed it bite. So to the trees I run, just to find my way home. So you can tell me about forgiveness when your gun is at my head, and I whisper my lessons as if we're all just better dead. Practice what you preach. Won't you turn the other cheek? and just killing his name. Just killing his name. Gun is drawn, well, my knees too. 'Cause I promised I'ma make it home and I'ma see that promise through. 'Cause when you live by the sword, you're destined to die alone. You can tell me about forgiveness when your gun is at my head, and I whisper my lessons of just better days. Practice what you preach, won't you turn the other cheek? 'Cause it's God that you claim, you just killing his name. Just killing his name.
At CVS Minute Clinic, you don't need an appointment. Just walk in. Got a sprain? Limp in. Feeling crummy? Shuffle in. For affordable care that fits your schedule 7 days a week, just walk, wiggle, or wander in to CVS Minute Clinic. Restrictions apply. See minuteclinic.com.
Oh, we run towards the mountains. Fall down chasing me. We stand tall like men now. Live no longer on our knees. When that day comes, my mind goes gray. When my memories fade away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to PMA Owl, Week 4, Game 3. Today, we're going to have a match against Sailor Poon versus Pebbles in Paradise. They're going to be abbreviated to Pebbles IP. We're going to be starting out with a control, and this is going to be exciting to see how this all maps out. So, I am Haley. I'm going to be the sole caster for tonight. And apologies for the late start. We're starting about 15-20 minutes a little late. We're currently trying to wait. We were waiting to see if we could have like everyone from both teams to show up. I don't think everyone's quite in just yet, but we're just going to be starting out without everyone in. Let's see, and we're still trying to get both teams set up. All right. I don't know if we've done the coin flip yet. We also have Great Pilgrims here on cams.
Hello.
Hi. Have we done the coin flip yet to see who's gonna pick map first?
Yes.
Okay.
Map has been picked.
All right.
Pebbles in Paradise won the flip, and we are going to Ilios.
Awesome. So we're gonna be starting out with Ilios. Gonna double check to make sure both lineups are correct, and we're gonna wait for the R's on both teams, and then we'll start.
AJ's requesting lobby control just for a minute.
All right. Probably just to make sure everything's right in order. All right. Let me pull up that Discord app so I can go ahead and watch chat live. Hopefully we'll get this going pretty shortly. Excited to see both these teams play tonight. I don't think I've seen either of these play. I've only casted like a couple of games this season. Let's see. Awesome. Glad everyone came in just in time. All right, we're still getting some swaps in on Sailor Poon's team.
Good old Commissioner Shaka Khan. Obviously very well organized over here.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be starting pretty soon. So I think today's the first day of the Lunar Year event.
Yeah, I think so. It's the first I've seen of it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty pumped about the new skins that just got put out. Wasn't too sure on the Sombra skin, but when I saw the animations on the mask, I was sold.
Mm-hmm. Very cool
Good stuff. Yeah. And Lucio's is interesting. Lucio's kind of reminds me of Tracers. They look eerily similar. But on all, I think the skins are pretty great. And
that's not the first time I've done that sort of pairing either with those two characters, because in the Christmas event they both have elf costumes. So I don't know.
Well, that's kind of odd. I don't really see what the connection between them is. I guess they're both upbeat.
Papa Jeff wants to ship them.
I mean, I guess. Let's see. Has that swap happened yet that Shaka Khan requested?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Do I have I have lobby control. See, okay, we're all in great.
Okay.
I gotta have to make him owner again because my chat is hidden because I'm streaming. So if he asked me in chat, I definitely didn't see it.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and make sure for the future that that gets sorted
Yeah,
out.
let me know. Let me know.
Okay, cool. We need to get banging on my drums to the right team because he's currently on a. Yeah. Let's see.
Oops. Turncoat.
Should be blue.
Got him. All right.
All
Do
right,
we
we
have
got the R's on both sides.
Start.
All right, finally. So we're gonna start this game.
Huzzah!
30 minutes. All right, awesome. So we're gonna be starting out on probably the most balanced of the 3 maps for Ilios. This is Ruins, if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be interesting to see what the lineups are here. There's really long sight lines, so we're probably gonna see some sniper being played, maybe like Widowmaker or Hanzo. And I haven't really seen too much on what both teams play. It'd be interesting to see what the lineups are going to be for tonight. I don't think the some of the patches for like heroes came out. Has a Doomfist patch come out yet? I'm not entirely sure.
I can't say for certain. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So looking at the current lineup, we see on the side of Pebbles, we got Sauce Boss on May, King Pebble on Reaper, we have Sam and Mr. Trifecta on Reinhardt and Zarya, respectively, Shushifu for Triage on Zen and Baptiste. And on the side of Sailor Poon, we have similar comp, but we got Lucio instead of Zen, and we got a Kree and Widow.
Round 1, capture the objective.
Alright, it's gonna be awesome to see how this all folds out. I know Sushi Food can do a pretty mean Zenyatta, but with these really long sight lines, it's going to be really imperative to pick off a new Captain. We see Sailor Poon is meeting up on the mid, going into that left side room.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Zen.
Right in, to the action. Have Softball falling down, the rest of the team falling down, all finding around to their thing on mid. Let's see who's going to make it up on top. Seems like no one's coming down with Hero taking out Triage. We already with a shatter from Shaka Khan. And just like that, with picks from Reinhardt and Widow, able to take out the rest of Pebbles' team. Just one clean sweep. I think it's one of the fastest Earth Shatters I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Alright, seems they're pushing up as hard as they can. We're going to give us that amp window on a very advantageous side for Pebbles, forcing Sailor Poon to fall back. It seems like they're just kind of chilling out, not really making any plays. Unfortunately, because of that fallback, I'm not really getting a whole lot of value out of that window. Now Sailor Poon uses their own window. We see the stun on Zenwa. We have the fire strike coming out from Shaka. Then we have a grab from Sailor Poon. And we get those picks. Sendu1 gets the kill on Shaka, Hira on Sushifu, Mr. Trifecta on Maknar. Teams are relatively even. Hira going to use that beat just to make sure that everyone can stay alive. And another amp window from Triage. And unfortunately, only one that's like. Unfortunately, Sam was all alone by himself. The rest of the team from Sailor Poon just throwing right onto him. And Heroic gets a headshot kill on King Pebble. And it seems like Pebbles in Paradise, they're not really synergizing as well as Sailor Poon is right now. And the thing is, Sailor Poon has another Earth Strike coming down. We have wall hacks coming in from new Texas characters, and then Maknar has High Noon as well. We have both tank ults on the side from Pebbles, but is that going to be enough?
A missed shatter.
We have shatters.
That might give him a chance to recuperate here. Yeah, the sorry.
Mr. Trifecta is going to jump on the point at the last second, using that grab in order to just throw all the Sailor Poon up onto a wall. We have the Earth Shatter from Sam, and only even really get Baptiste. Not a whole lot of value out of it. People are using that awesome. Unfortunately, Gerg was able to kill on him. No real value out of either of the ults that Pebbles is throwing out. And we managed to pass the point. So this round isn't quite over just yet. 99% for Sailor Poon. Interesting to see if they're going to be able to take it back in time. Shaka Khan just gets a double kill. They're moving over the ball and gets both healers. And then Macnar gets the flashbang while Mr. Trifecta, and Gert takes out Sam. Seems like this is going to be like round 4 Sailor Poon. Objective secure, 115.
Yep.
Our first round goes to Sailor Poon.
This is not a team you can sleep on.
1-0.
Nightbot, who's been out of the... We wasn't sure he was going to join us this time. That's Braden. He's been out of the league for a little bit. You know him as... shit, he's gonna... Nah, never mind. Can't remember his name. Tingly Daffodil. I always... Okay, that's it. That's it. I always almost forget.
Alright, now we're able to figure that one out. It seems
And,
like we're going to we're going to well, so we're probably going to see a lot of goop plays go on here. We can already see go for pulled pork on Sailor Poon. No really, I don't really see any changes on Pebbles besides Triage going to Moira and Chushiku Baptiste. I think Chushiku could be going on Lucio because he gets some pretty nasty goops now and again. And so everyone's converging onto mid. Time to see what goes on. Everyone's going into that. Everyone's going finding into that one room. Can't remember the name of it. And hook coming in. Unfortunately, no value out of that hook. Wasn't able to get someone. Unfortunately, we were able to get away. Trifecta's on point, just getting some free odds, and then shutting down the capture. King Pebbles seems to be the only one on point. He's just getting picked off one by one. Naknar gets the melee kill on Saucebots, and Captain Turk takes out King Pebble. Unfortunately for Pebbles, they just kind of get split up trying to get that point, but unfortunately, Sailor Poon was able to just converge in and get the picks that they needed. If they stayed together as a team, they might have been able to get something to happen. Unfortunately, just splitting off one by one isn't going to really be helpful. Alright, then we have the amplification window coming from Gert, who immediately gets the pick on Sam. Mr. Trifecta tries to get a hook, but no avail. It seems like unless they get something to go on, I mean, they're already up on 30% from Sailor Poon. If they can get that male, it could be fantastic for them. Looking at the ult game, we see that both DPS have their ults from Sailor Poon, and we also have Orisa ult as well. However, on Pebbles, we're going to have both supports. And Reaper goes high noon. Are you going to do any picks? Unfortunately, no. However, Nightbot gets the hook on Mr. Trifecta. Mr. Trifecta gets the hook on Shock. King Pebble tried to go ahead and use Death Block, which could have been huge, but unfortunately, Macnar stuns him just in time. We have another amp window coming out, this time from Pebbles. Everyone's just trying to get those environmental kills, and oh my gosh, Shujiku takes out Heroic before he can use that boot. And unfortunately, that ult is used up. Huge detriment to Sailor Poon. We have that. The ult going out, so he's able to take out 2 people from that ult. And it seems they're able to take point. Heroic try to get in time to just stall, but unfortunately not fast enough with that rollout. You can see that New Captain Turk was in their backline, but unfortunately Triage was able to take him out. Thankfully, the Pebbles just got their footing and figured out what they needed to do. And they still have 2 ults on their side. New Captain Turk is going to have another pulse bomb coming up, and both tanks have their ults inside of Sailor Poon. Right now we're at 84% versus 27%. Wow, okay. Both of the tank ults go off at the same time on both teams. Absolutely crazy, just hearing both of those go off. Mr. Trifecta gets the hook kill on Heroic. The Saucebots gets the headshot on Gert. Even though Nightbot gets that kill from Mr. Trifecta, it's not going to be enough. Well, actually, no. They're pushing off Pebbles. Point. New Captain Turk gets the pulse bomb kill on Shushifu. Seems like they're going to... Oh, and before Sailor Wimp could get on the point, Sailor Poon was able to decap it. Nightbot gets that cheeky Hook though on King Pebble. King Pebble tried to go ahead and use Shadow Step to get back up, but unfortunately was not able to get that to happen. Mr. Perfecta gets the hook on Nightbot, and then Shaka Khan gets the pull on the Perfecta. Goes to kill Sauce Boss, and unless Shushi could get something to happen, unfortunately he couldn't.
Victory.
Sailor Poon wins the second round, and this map. Just all around great plays, lots of environmental kills on that well. And we see Shaka Khan has played the game as Reinhardt. And this is right at the beginning of the game. Just getting that super clean Earth Shatter right at the beginning. Fire Strike on Sushi just seals the cake. And the environmentals just... I know what you're gonna purge. Those environmentals just back after back after back. 3 environmental kills, just all in a row. Wild. Alright. And it seems that with Sailor Poon winning first round, Pebbles in Paradise is going to make the next map pick, which, if I am remembering correctly, is going to be control points. I've been in a couple of these games, so I should know this by now, but unfortunately I do not. Alright,
Yep.
so what are the...
Next map options are from the Assault category. They are Temple of Anubis, Hanamura, or Paris.
Paris... Alright, and Pebbles will make the decision for this one. Alright, and we are seeing some friendly banter from both teams as we're making these exchanges out. Haven't gotten the map pick yet from Pebbles quite yet. Hopefully we'll see what that's going to be pretty soon. And we also haven't seen the hero swaps or player swaps. Once we get that all sorted out, we'll start our second round, or second map, I should say. All right. Alright. And we have Hanamura as our control point map. I feel like Hanamura is the one that's been used the most with this season of PMA Owl. So we're going to be doing that. Hanamura, I think Sailor Poon, as of right now, is going to be on defense unless that gets swapped around. And Pebbles will be on the attack. Hanamura is pretty choke pointy as well. That first point either goes up instantly or it takes a whole round. Be interesting to see how this all plays out. And I'm expecting to see some symmetric cheese as well with the teleporter. It happens all the time, and for some reason, I never get that all sorted out. Like, it always seems to be some... Always seems to take the other team by surprise. Alright, we have one of the R's. Shaka Khan's given us the R. Right. Alright, we got R's on both sides, so let's start this. Hanamura. So out of the 3 picks, the Temple Anubis, Hanamura, Paris. Honestly, Hanamura is my favorite. Paris is Paris, and Temple is just... I'm not a huge fan of some of the choke points that are within that map. So let's see what the team compositions for this is going to looking out. So we have Sailor Poon on defense and Pebbles in Paradise on offense. Be interesting to see what's going to be going out. I know Baptiste is usually played here just for that no-die matrix. Mortality field is just too strong.
Ready for battle.
And I can see we have a Symmetra on Pebbles in Paradise, so they're probably going to be using that Kelly cheese. Also have a May for some CC. And we keep in that tried and true Ryan Zarya. Mercy probably for Reses. And we have that strong Baptiste.
Just like in
And on the side of Sailor Poon, we have Soldier, Junkrat, Mirrored Tanks, and Baptiste Moira.
Let's gather some valuable data.
Interesting to see how they spam that thing on my drums and pull off and see if it's going to work out for them. Zarya being played right now. That could just be some free energy if they're not careful.
5, 4,
I saw Bastion, but unfortunately they just kind of swept right back off of it. Here we go. First push of this map. Both tanks from Sailor Poon are kind of really far in. We see Bangin just spamming up on ledge. Have that fire strike going through like at least 4 people on time, getting a huge boost onto his percentage, all the way up to 50%. It's not just started. They have that main wall that's trying to get them that cheese, and they were able to teleport up on top. And now they have having to fight mid, right on point. Trifecta gets the kill on Jax. Cam gets the fire strike on Bangin. Choo-Choo gets that kill on Shaka. Seems like unless they can get something magic to happen, they're going to get this first point instantly. Choo-Choo. Zarya, we have Choo-Choo also taking out Luke half a turret.
lead us to victory.
And that's going to be clean. Objective A, capture.
New defense point.
Setting the clock to just over 6 minutes, giving them plenty of time to get this second point. That Symmetra Patelli happens almost every game that I've either been in or have casted, and it always just seems to get people off guard. Alright, it seems that Pebbles is just going to be going straight down mid. Only ult we're seeing right now is Amp Window, King Pebble. They're able to teleport up on top. We have the... Okay, so we have King Pebbles just sitting on top trying to use the Amp Matrix defensive ability. That's a huge cleave of shield voltage from Symmetra is going to be huge. They're able to get some picks, but unfortunately, I think it's just the tanks and the Soldier left. And that's going to be a clean hold from Sailor Poon. That was an excellent tele placement from Shushifu. I'm not sure if they're going to fall for that twice, though. They might need to swap off. I don't know how things are going to play out.
Show you how it's done.
Seems like they're all regrouping. Main's kind of doing her own thing. And we have Sailor Poon defending up on second floor. Having a little bit of spam being exchanged between the two teams, and it seems they're just going to be going straight down mid again. Are they going to be using that tele trap yet again? Fortunately, no. And you have the Turk just picks off Sam. He just goes straight into mid, like straight on the point. Fortunately, the rest of his team didn't have the same idea. You got the Turk gets the pick on King Pebbles. Alt click. It seems like push is going to be delayed by just a bit. Sailor Poon has been defending for a solid 2 minutes at this point. That clock is dwindling. The higher they can get on that clock, the better. Shushifu is going to be putting down the teleporter right back up on that second floor. Having everyone just fall right down on the point. Able to get that. Jaxio was able to get the Biotic Orb on Mercy. I think when Drums gets killed with Sushi. SWJ uses the Blizzard, but unfortunately it doesn't really get on the point. It doesn't get a whole lot of value out of it. We have the turn. Pops off that visor with the pick and King Pebbles, and it's just going to be another solid defense. But they couldn't do on the first round, or the first point. They're definitely doing on that second point. They know when to converge on to the point and take out the targets they need to, and they got that priority, picking out the right targets at the right time. Unfortunately, Pebbles is not adapting to that newfound strength that Sailor Poon is showing on the second point. They're adamant to be using this symmetric cheese strat. This might be their downfall if they're not careful. And they're going to be using that teletrat again, but this time they're going to be on staircase. right around where the point is. And they're slowly going to be making right away on the point. Damien uses Tire able to take out the no-die matrix. Able to get the pick on quite a few people. Let's see, Shaka Khan gets the fire strike on Mr. Trifecta. Triage reses Sam. SWJ gets the pick on New Captain Turk. Sam's just wailing on Shaka Khan, trying to exchange blast. Both go down quite quickly. Shishipoop uses that giant barrier. It seems like Shishipoop's all alone, but with that huge split on the point, he's advantageous for him. Get the pick off the Gurk. Can he get New Captain Turk? Yes, he can, but unfortunately, Shaka Khan gets that clean fire strike. They still have yet to get a single tick, and if they at least get one tick, they'll be in a good position. Now 2 minutes left on the clock. They've been adamant on using this strat, but it just doesn't seem to be working. Looking at the ult game, it seems that Pebbles in Paradise has both tank points, which could be advantageous. They pull it off just right. They can be using that grab with Death Blossom, and SWJ can get in this next fight. You got a Turk gets the pick on Triage though, which is going to quickly dash your chances of being able to secure the point, but they get some picks of their own. They go for the Tully anyway. Shishipoop gets the pick on Duke's Captain Turk. Mr. Trifecta uses grab, and they're able to take out Jax and Gerd. Nightbot gets the credit on Sam, Shishipoop, King Pebble, and SWJ, the only ones left on point. And they're able to get that first point, that first tick, a second tick. Thinking on my drums, gets the pick on King Pebble. Halfway to that final tick. And Shaka Khan converges on the point, making this going around. And then gets that pick on the SWJ right as he uses Death Blossom and just wastes that ult. Pick up the Turkish pick on Sam. Mr. Trifecta gets Shaka. And that's just going to be a close call for them. About two-thirds of the way there, which is capping. Now they're under a minute. They're gonna have to do something crazy if they're gonna want to win. SWJ switches from Reaper to Ash. Shishipoop still on Symmetra. And we see that on the ult game, Sailor Poon has both Jacksonville ults and we have Soccer Con's ults. Time is ticking with less than 30 seconds left on the clock. Are they going to be able to make a play happen? Are they going to be taking it down? We have a great use of that biotic window, or amplification window. Jackson gets the kill on King, but the New Captain Turk gets triage. Both supports are down. It seems unlikely they're going to be able to get on that point in the overtime. Ash is the only one left, and gets kicked off before they get on this point. And that's going to be round one completed with 86.8%. The second point captured. 0 seconds left on the clock. Now Sailor Poon can get a clean sweep on that second point. The second map is going to go to them.
Match.
Now it seems like that, although that Symmetra strat worked very well for them that first time to get that first point right away, they weren't getting a whole lot of value out of it on that second point. They were able to get a couple ticks, but that was more than halfway through their allotted time. I think they should have been a little more flexible in swapping out their heroes. And depending on how things plan out, this may really bite them. Interesting to see what Pebbles does in order to defend.
Ready for battle.
We see where Shishipoop is still going to be sticking on that Symmetra, that tried and true. SWJ is going to be using Junkrat to get some spam. And we have double barriers with Orisa and
30 seconds.
Sigma, that's his name. And then we have King Pebble and Triage on Peace and Mercy. And Sailor Poon, we have essentially a very similar comp. We have half the characters the same. Oh, actually no. My bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. So we're gonna have that same Ryan Zard that they've been using this whole game so far. Bengen's gonna be using Junkrat. New Kappa Turk is gonna be on 3, and Jack Jill and Gerg is going to be on Moira and Lucio. They may try to just speed him right to the point. Surprised they're not going to be trying to use that metric shot on their own. But I suppose they assume that since they since something were able to execute it so well, they're planning to see that happen. Look how the trick takes out that Yodai Matrix. Especially if you get the kill on Jax. And SWJ gets to pick on Shaka. It seems that Triage is going to get that res on Sam. There were some good picks coming from Sailor Puma, but unfortunately, Pebbles just held their own and was able to really just knuckle down on their foes. You see they're just going to be rolling out again. Both the DPS from Sailor Puma are just going to be sticking on second floor, just sending out a number of spam to try to get through both shields. Risa shield goes down. Sigma shield's barely there. Seems that we're just waiting for the right play to go up. Chocolate Khan is making his way in. Really on Sam. Yeah, Shushifu using that giant shield. But unfortunately, that barrier is not going to be on point, and they're able to just slide right in. Look at the Turkish, SWJ, Shushifu is banging, Shaka Khan takes down Sam. We have that res, that really risky res going on, getting Sam yet again. Both supports are down though, and Shaka Khan whiffs that Earth Shatter. Sam on point. Mr. Trifecta is slowly making his way on there, but unfortunately, just him alone is not going to be enough to get there. It seems that Shushifu destroys that teleporter that was allowing him to get on a little bit faster. They're able to cap point A, with a little bit over 5 minutes left on the clock. Now, all they got to do is get 86.9% capped, and they can win. See, Bangin is just all by him lonesome, waiting for the rest of his team to catch up. And also see New Captain Turk is kind of going an alternate route. Jack's still staying a little bit far behind. Everyone's just fighting up on second. We have that Gravitic Flux going on. We're not really able to get the Junkrat stats. No guy Matrix, he's able to live. We have bolts flying around everywhere. Big and Rosum the tire killing the King's Pebble. Jax gets the Coalescence on Mercy. Berg takes down Shushifu. Shaka takes down Mr. Trifecta. Getting that team kill. Getting them last little tick in order to win. Sailor Poon wins map 2. That was a great match. If Sailor Poon wins one more map, it's going to be GG. We will see reverse sweep. Jack's still using that game-winning stun. Coalescence, huge, getting the amount of healing that they needed, taking out Mercy. Incredible. As she was ulting, was able to really keep her team alive.
Pure class.
We see Shushifu, 3 gold medals earned, 4 total medals. Not half bad. And Jack Show with the 21 defensive elims, defensive assists are just great. Now I think Pebbles really needed to just switch things up when they weren't working. Throwing in the same strat for 3-4 minutes and not getting a single tick, I think really hurt them and put them on an upward hill battle. They had the time advantage, but unfortunately they weren't able to really take advantage of that. Alright, and Pebbles is going to be picking out map number 3. Now, this is going to be a hybrid if I'm not mistaken. What are the hybrid options? Assuming that's
this is going to be a hybrid. It's a selection between Blizzard World, Numbani, and King's Row.
So Blizz World.
We commonly see the King's Row come out here. It's everybody's favorite map.
And we'll see if there's going to be any swaps coming in here. Have Gent plays. I demand more Kiza boy. Apologies. Not happening, I don't think. Alright, we're still waiting for that map selection from Pebbles. And we're might going to be seeing some player swaps as well. King's Row is usually the fan favorite, and we are going to be using King's Row. Alright, so let's get that King's Row set up. I am not in control of the lobby.
Obviously, Kings Row Winter, though, right?
I mean, is it really King's Row? It's not King's Row Winter? Did you really play King's Row? It wasn't snowing. Alright, we have some swaps here. Heroic for Jax, Maknar for Gurg, and Gurg for Bangin. Okay, never mind. Nate for Bangin. Or, yeah, Nate for Gurg. So let's see. So, Heroic for Jax, Maknar for Gurg, Gurg for Bangin, Nate for Gurg. I think we got it.
I'm following
That's
the
like
shell
really
game.
confusing. We also need to do the team swap.
Hmm.
And make sure we get those names changed as well, because those don't swap for whatever reason. Alright, and swap Nate for Heroic.
What? Okay.
Alright, can we also swap those names so we have the right
I
ones
can't.
popping up?
I gotta pass it back to Shaka.
Okay.
If he had let me make the lobby. But he's gotta be Papa Shock. He's gotta have his hands in everything.
Makes it a little more difficult. Alright, cool.
Alright. Team R's?
Well, let's see if we get those R's. We're waiting on from both sides. Oh, spectators need swap colors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sauce Boss needs to be blue. And now we have R's from both sides.
Okay.
Alright. Cool. Alright, so we have King's Row for map number 3. It's going to be imperative for Pebbles to win this if they want to keep going. Be interesting to see what teams we're going to be seeing. I've seen tons of team comps for King's Row. I think it's a pretty flexible map when it comes to hero composition. We usually kind of see snipers for that first point. And we have our picks. Okay, so on the side of New Kappa Turk on Genji, Heroic. On Doomfist, Shaka Khan and Nightbot on Ryan Zarya. Maknar on Ana, and Nate Dogg on Zenyatta. And on the side, and on defense, we are going to have SWJ on Junkrat, Shushifoof on Hanzum's, Trifecta on Sigma, Sam on Orisa, King on Baptiste, and Triage on Zen. Alright, do we have cams up? I don't know if my Twitch is off, but...
We do. Sorry. Here I am, just moving the map around, making it look pretty. No one can see it.
Unfortunate. Well, we're starting out with this first round. Right, we see Doomfist picking up on trying to wrap his way around. Fortunately, SWJ is going to expand it out. Alcon making his push on the point. Everyone else rotating along with him. Sinister Trifecta are falling back pretty early. No dive nature to the king. Heroic Turk actually gets the pick on SWJ. And King Pebbles and Triage. Sushi food. This is going to be a clean first point capture. With just 3 minutes on the clock. It's around 6. They thought that this was standing back in part position. They're at 5:21. First picks. Both DPS for Pebbles clump together. Nightblack gets that. Take off Sushi. Doomfist is doing Doomfist things, canceling those punches. On gets SWJ. And gets the Bro gets that punch kill on King. Nightbox takes up Mr. Trifecta. They only have one person on cart. The rest of them are just clean and shot on Pebbles. This is an incredibly well coordinated team. Nick Dog's just doing his thing on point. The rest of Sailor Poon are just pushing all the way into that last point.
Activating the barrier.
Okay, it seems that SWJ was able to get the pick off of Heroic with that ult from Sam. King Pebbles up on top, taking toe-to-toe with Nick Turk. And then we have the Dragons coming in. Shaka Khan uses hammer down, but unfortunately just gets caught up in shield, gets no value out of that. I think that was Mr. Trifecta ate that Zarya ult, just used prophetic flux, but unfortunately no one was on the cart to contest, so they still get that point capture anyway covered. Now, just a little over 5 minutes left on the clock. Seems like Sailor Poon in quite a position. Heroic does that wombo combo on Triage, then uses his Meteor Strike right down on the middle of the battlefield instead of retreating. Right some balls. We have Sam using ult, having both damage and amplification ults going off. It's definitely going to make Sailor Poon fall back. Sam and Triage get take off Heroic respectfully, which is going to force Sailor Poon to walk back. Now just a little over 4 minutes left to walk. It seems like New Capiturk is trying to take down that Orisa barrier and hopefully get some cheeky kills. With both barriers going up, it seems unlikely she's going to get some crazy kills. Dr. Khan then gets a Earth Strike on 4 people. Clean. Sleep through everything. Sushi Fu gets slept by Maknar. Shaka Khan charges into Sushi Fu and then goes in with a disrespect bags. And with a team kill, they have barely any time to contest. No one's swapping over. Oh, we have ult coming in from Triage to try to make sure that they can get on the point with just inches away from perfect. Shaka Khan gets a clean Earth Shatter on everyone. And Nate Dogg uses his ult to make sure that they weren't able to get any picks. And double team kills at the end there. Able to get round 1 complete with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Absolutely maddening.
Initiating match.
Pebbles really has their work cut out for them if they're going to try to beat them. They really need to synergize well, because it seems like Sailor Poon they've been crushing it when it comes to their team synergy. They know who to pick, they know how to converge in, and they know how to finish things off. They also tend to be a little more careful when they realize that they're in a bit of a disadvantage and fall back when need to. It definitely helps them out by getting faster regroups and more pushes. Looking at the lineup for the second round, We see on Pebbles in Paradise, we have Mercy Bat, Ryan Czar, and Widow Doomfist.
Attackers incoming in
And
30 seconds.
on Sailor Poon, we have Bastion and Genji, Ryan Czar, and Ana Zen. Kind of odd. I don't really see Ana Zen combos that much, but it's been working out great for them because Backnar is getting those shots in to get those burst healing, and Nate Dogg is just capping things off. And those Discord orb really help getting just picking off weaker targets.
One. Attackers
Then see how this is
incoming.
going to work out. Heroic immediately goes in with that
Objective
reflect just in case the Widow tried to get a sneaky pick. Start out. Great, Shaka Khan takes out Sam. Clean cleave. And also gets King Pebble before he can get away. Shushifu tries to get some pick, but he will get the mark. Heroic thing just does that dash kill into him before he can get away. Doesn't seem to be working out for them so far. They need to push together as a team. And SWJ is all by himself and finds a way to get out of that. Just in time to regroup with his team. We have Nightbot and Shaka trading places in the area this time. Pick on Sam and gets a 3-man shatter. Let's let them get 2 picks on Doomfist and Baptiste. And then Shushifu passed the dash away, but unfortunately gets picked off. Went from Widowmaker to Symmetra, interesting on that ghost, and a disrespect grab right at spawn. Doesn't get anyone with it, just wants to send a message. Alright. Shaka Khan using that Fire Strike. It seems like things are in a bit of a lull right now. Look at the chart, I'm even going to Sentry mode. I'm thinking about Recon. San Juan is almost down with that shield. We have the teleporter going up, teleporting on point, trying to get that cheeky thing. Sam and Shaka stun themselves with their charges. New Kappa Kurt gets the no dive kill down. Nate Dogg uses ult to keep his team up. Now we have Genji Nanoblade. Actually, no, not the Genji Nanoblade. Nano went to New Kappa Turk. And New Kappa Turk just wrecked shop with recon mode. That's a huge grab. 4 people, but he's just Mr. Trifecta SWJ alive. He's not going to get any value out of that. New Kappa Turk to disrespect tank form. Knowing full well that they could easily handle it without it. And we just have a little bit over a minute to try to get this first point. Looking at the ult game, it seems that we're going to have a couple of ults coming up here. Namely, that huge barrier from Symmetra and Fire and Earth Strike. Or Earth Strike. The Nightbot gets pick on Sam and Reaper. Pick up a turret. And a Fire Strike kill on Shushifu. Shaka Khan gets the charge kill on Triage. It seems like Pebbles in Paradise just needs to get a good group up and another grab on point. And then Symmetra uses that barrier in a very odd place. Not getting a whole lot of value out of it. We have Nano Shaka Khan. Now we have Triage using Coalescence. Is he gonna be able to get any value out of it? Unsure. Who does get a pick on Nightbot. Hopefully that'll be enough to get something down. Sam's able to get Earth Shatter on 1, but Mr. Shaka Khan then really follows up with 4 minutes. Shaka misses his dash. If it wasn't for that no die matrix, I think this would be just game. They have a chance to get this point. It's just Shaka left. And Sam whips that charge, unfortunately. And they're gonna be able to get into overtime at least with 3 people from Sailor Food making their way back up. And Heroic and Nightbot go down. Maxnard also goes down. It seems like they're able to just stay in here with the skin of their teeth.
Objective A captured.
Pebbles in Paradise gets point 1. They have a little bit over 2 minutes in order to turn this around in their favor.
Watch your back.
It seems like the disrespect coming from Sailor Poon may bite them later. Pebbles in Paradise, I think, seem to be getting the bearings. Oh, great. And we're not really seeing a lot of crossfire right now. We do see SWJ trying to get a sneaky kill on the Silvers up on top. And beats up the rest of his team. We have a nice 2-man res, but we have a death blossom that was almost huge, but Nate Dogg just denies it. However, it was enough chip damage to take out Shaka Khan and Nightbot. And Chuchu also then takes out Magnar. Moira just staying on point. And it seems to be just Moira and Genji. Moira is actually at the advantage in this fight. And it seems like they're going back to point, but it may be advantageous for them to just stay by on that last, that capture point, and not on payload. We'll see if this works out for them. We have our turrets coming up, so they're gonna get spammed out. Nightbot takes out one of those turrets. We have Shaka Khan. Unfortunately, gets whiffed with that and with the Earth Shatter. Sam gets a double. With the triage using that ult, they're able to get that first point, but no one is on payload, which is not great for them. They're have to scurry right back onto it in order to get some distance out of it. Now, what are they going to happen? I think it's round 3. Back on Soldier. They have Heroic going for the real Nano Blade this time. But Sam does the charge kill and takes him out. What a bro. The new Kappa Turk is able to get a lot of value out of Nightbot's ult. And even though that was an amazing counter play from Sam, it's not going to be enough. And it seems like they're getting pushed back to spawn. Heroic's a little upset about that, putting an angry face and all to the match chat. Going back up into payload, merging in on each other. Heroic's on Doofus, going for that slam, getting a double kill on Baptiste and Reaper. And that was just a huge grab from Mr. Trifecta, getting almost the entire team in one full spook. Sushi Poop getting that huge play. And that's going to be a team kill, getting them just a little bit extra distance, just a little over 60 seconds on the clock. Are they going to be able to make it? King Pebble and SWJ are far behind. Nightbot's trying to flank with the ball play. Same thing with Heroic, but Mr. Trifecta gets the pick on that time. And Samwon uses... actually, it was Shaka Khan that used Earth Shatter, but doesn't get any value out of it. Block. SWJ goes for the double kill with the Death Blossom, and Heroic tries to save it with using a slam on the point. And it seems like he's able to buy some extra time. Sam gets another pick on that time. And Mr. Trifecta is able to just beam down Heroic. Nightbot trying to spin the wind pack. Shaka Khan goes switching over to Beavis and suck up as much damage as possible. We have Nate Dogg use his ult, but then immediately falls down. Sam the Lamb gets a double kill on his Shatter. Ult's just flying everywhere. Heroic gets the huge uppercut punch. Only SWJ remains, and with Nightbot putting down lines on Cart, it seems unlikely they're going to get it with just 2 seconds left. And unfortunately, it's not enough time for them. And Sailor Poon is the victor for map 3 and our winner of tonight's match. Just impressive plays from Sailor Poon across every single map. We have Shaka Khan getting play the game as Reinhardt. We see Mealy starting out with an Earth Shatter, going in for a triple kill, quadruple kill with Pebble. The only one left, getting dashed and teabagged. The disrespect. And it's just Sailor Poon really synergized well together and knew when to use their abilities, when to use their ults. And just synergized really well with a team. Unfortunately, I feel like Pebbles just didn't quite have the synergy that Sailor Poon had tonight. Now, I think part of it might be the fact that I think they really get into the mindset of playing a certain comp and will just continue with that comp, which could be detrimental when you're using a large chunk of time. Being able to switch things up on a dime is what all Overwatch is about. And Sailor Poon just swapping heroes left and right. And even if they have a pretty high ult charge, in order to make sure that they can get the upper hand with their counter picks, which just in all just really helped them out. Not to mention, some of the players on Sailor Poon are just crazy good, like Nightbot. But incredible play on both teams this night. And thank you all for tuning in. This is PMA Owl, Week 4, Game 3. I'm your solo caster, Haley, and we have Ray Pilgrim on cams again. Thank you again for doing cams tonight.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Awesome. And I don't know if we have any games. This was the last game of this week. I don't know if we have any games starting next week, if this was the last one. I'm not too sure about that information, but I do know that this is our last match for Week 4.
Yep, we'll have games starting next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week.
All right, awesome. We'll see you all in Week 5 as we continue on this season.